What's up, guys? Back with another episode of ARK Survival Evolved, and I got some bad news. Right after I got done recording the video of trying to capture the Quetzal, I glitched into one of our dino gates. I was literally standing inside of the frame of the dino gate. Oh, my character pooped. Nice. Anyway, so I was literally glitched inside of the dino gate, and without hesitation, I just didn't even think about it. I just pressed E to open the dino gate. As soon as I pressed E, it killed me. So, yeah, that really sucked. And of course, there was no one online. Everyone was all at work because it was kind of I didn't work that day, so it was kind of an early day, abnormal time for us to be online. So no one was there. The gate was open. No one was there to shut the gate, and the Rex was halfway hanging out the gate, which turned out to be fine. No one messed with us. That's one of the benefits of a low population server, is that you don't have to worry about stuff like that quite as much. But the bad news is that all of the kibble for that Quetzal was on my body whenever that happened. So it despawned. We lost all that kibble. So yeah, that really sucks. And we really wanted to get a Quetzal that was level 60 or higher, but now we don't have enough kibble. So I've been kind of trying to make up that kibble by scouring around looking for Rex eggs. And I've actually got a little thing going on that I'll show you here in a minute of how I've been getting these Rex eggs. Actually, it's relatively easy. It just takes a long time. But for now, as you can see, we've got some metal spikes over here. These are not our metal spikes. These are the old alpha tribe of the server, and if you remember from one of the first episodes where I started playing on this server, I had said that there was a big war, and pretty much the whole server got wiped during the war. Well, this is the remains of a base that I randomly found. Now this is Vepr. This is apparently Vepr was the Alpha tribe whenever this war happened. So they got messed up pretty bad. I honestly think that they didn't get wiped. They just kind of quit playing because they have another base in the swamp that we already broke into, and because it's demolished, everything's demolish allowed, so we can just walk up to these walls and demolish them. But we broke into and got a bunch of saddles. We killed a bunch of their animals because they were still alive. Because an animal that doesn't move doesn't take, it doesn't need very much food. So it could take months for if it's full, it could take months for the animal to die. So their animals were still alive, and they killed them and got the saddles. And then we also found a bunch of eggs in there, and yeah, so we. That really gave us a big boost on the server. But I am over here. I literally just found this. I literally just found this base right here. I didn't know it was here at all. And as you can see, there is a vault right there. Now I already looked it up. It takes 51 C4 to break into a vault, but this one is almost below half health. So it won't take us that long to get into it. It would probably take us like 25 C4 to get into it, which is still pretty expensive. So we would need to know for sure there was something in there worth getting into. But yeah, it is demolish allowed. I wonder what happens if you demolish a vault, if you get the contents that are inside of it. I kind of doubt it. Maybe it's worth a Google. But yeah, what I wanted to show you guys today is how to get past Species X. Because they still have some Species X that is still alive here. Because again, if it's full on fertilizer, it'll take a long time for that fertilizer to drain. But I'm going to show you how to take care of that problem. Because I want to get in there and look around. So as you can see, if you spy it with your spyglass, it'll tell you that one has 88,590 fertilizer, which is actually not that much. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's not very much compared to how much it holds. These things hold like 400,000. See, that one's got 139,000. You can see it slowly ticking down. So yeah, basically the way Species X plants work is the fertilizer is bullets. So as it shoots, it loses fertilizer. Once it runs out of fertilizer, after that it'll despawn. It'll go away. So what you do is you get it to shoot at you, and there's a couple ways you can do that. One really easy way is to tame a turtle, a high-level turtle, and then just use a Quetzal to drop the high-level turtle right next to the species X plants, and then since it's a tamed turtle, it will shoot that turtle, and and the turtles live forever almost. So it'll drain the species X fertilizer. I don't want to spend the time of taming a turtle, nor do I think it would actually, I could get it in a position where, since they're so high up, that it would shoot it. I mean, maybe if I dropped it across that water right there, but what we're going to do is we're going to get it to shoot at us. So what you do is I'm going to go straight through there, and I'm going to give it a line to shoot at me. As soon as I hear it shooting, I'm going to hit C to do a barrel roll, and I'll avoid all of the attacks. Now, if you do get hit, you're going to start glitching around, and your screen will start jumping, and it'll be really hard to get out of there. So make sure you don't get hit, but just in case, what you want to do is you want to take a route. Like, I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to take a route that will be relatively simple for me to, if I do get hit, I'm going to be able to just haul ass right out of it. If I get hit by too many of these, I'm dead, and so is the bird. So I have to be really careful about this, and I'm not really going to be talking much while I'm doing it, because I want to hear the species X. I want to hear when they start shooting at me. So here we go. See, I did take one hit right there. I didn't hear it shooting at me. I don't think I got close enough. But that's okay, because as soon as I took the one hit, I hit my barrel roll, and I was taking the right route to not really be in there much. Now let's see. I don't think it shot at me very much. So let's check its fertilizer. That's the one I'm trying to drain, because I think that's the only one that will be able to shoot at me when I go over there near that vault. So yeah, it's down to 57,000, which when I first started doing this, it was at like 67,000. So I've drained it quite a bit. I'm gonna keep going. Whew, I've gotten hit both times that you guys are watching this. I just did this for like 20 minutes, and probably not 20 minutes, but I just did this without getting shot once, and now you guys are watching me and making me get paranoid. I still didn't hear it shooting that time. For some reason, I think it's this rain or something. It's down to 56,000. Yeah, this rain's screwing with it. I can't hear it shooting. Okay, so it's not shooting very much for some reason. Whew. There we go. I know it shot that time. And when you do this, you're going to want to make sure you have a ton of food on you, because since you're sprinting so much and using your C, your Terra will eat a lot of food. And also, I have a 95 Terra, which is not super high level, but I mean, that's pretty decent level. Obviously, this is going to take a while, guys. So you have to really be dedicated to draining these species X, find the right ones that you need to attack, and really attack that single one and try to get it fertilizer low. That's why I'm attacking that one right there, because I think that that's the only one that's going to be able to shoot me whenever I go over there by that vault. Now, I won't be able to break into that vault anytime soon, but I still want to drain these species X so that we can start working on it. wish it would stop raining so I could hear these things. There we go. Okay. I don't know if you guys would be able to hear it there, but I heard it. I think I'm just, oh, there we go. Yeah, I heard it. So down to 51. All right, I'm going to keep doing this for a little while. I'm sure you guys are not going to want to watch me do this until it drains. It's going to be dark anyways here pretty soon, so you won't be able to see what's going on. So I'm going to keep doing this until it gets daylight. If I'm not done by then, I have some other things that I want to show you, and then so we'll just move on. And we're back, guys, and it is still dark. It got foggy, and then fog with the dark, I couldn't see the base at all, and I figured it was too dangerous to try to be draining those species X while it's dangerous, or while it's foggy. But if you guys remember, I had showed you guys this just a glimpse of this base before. This is the alpha on the server's base, and if you guys remember from one of my previous videos, we have allied with them, and they have offered to support us because they're not really playing right now, but they don't want us to wipe them since they're not playing. So we allied with them, and yeah, and I've been coming over here to get Rex eggs because their stuff won't shoot at us anymore. So that's really sweet. And they've got a lot of stuff hanging out over here. I've also been kind enough to drop meat in their feeding trough for them. I don't know if they know I'm doing that or not. I am gonna have one of my dudes from my tribe has them on Steam. I'm gonna have them message them, let them know that I'm taking care of their animals for them. But basically, I've been just sitting here. The way the egg laying goes is every 15 minutes. Okay, so you don't need a male to have the dinos lay an egg. You just need a female, and the female will lay an egg. And I think with just a female, it's like every 30 some minutes they have a chance to lay an egg. Not they will lay an egg every 30 minutes. Just every 30 minutes they have a chance. Now, if you give the female a male, they get this little heart, and that means they're mate boosted. So now that 30 minutes goes down, and I don't know exactly what that goes down to. But if you also tame, let's see here, if you tame this little guy, an oviraptor, and then set him on roam, where he will roam around, he will increase the chance of the female laying an egg. So what you do is you load it down with a bunch of wood or stone or something where it's overburdened and it can't move. Then you set it to wander and put the dinos you want to have eggs right next to it. So right now this thing's sitting next to these T-Rexes. It's on wander and it's overburdened, so it's not moving around. And yeah, so that if you get a male and the oviraptor, you get the chance for them to lay an egg down to 17 minutes. So every 17 minutes, these females can lay an egg. They have a chance. They're not going to. They have a chance to lay an egg. So basically what I've been doing is just sitting here watching these fuckers see if they lay an egg. And I've been checking on the Carnos too. Not that I really need the Carno eggs, but there's a lot of Carnos here, so I may as well go ahead and grab them if they're going to start laying eggs. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And I didn't have to tame any of this stuff. I mean, I am feeding it for them, and I'm sure they're logging in, and they've been logging in and feeding them too. I mean, there was food in here when I first started doing this, so someone's been feeding them. And I know they've been logging in anyways because we had them come make us some stuff the other day that we had collected all the materials, and they logged in because they have a level 85, so he can make level 85 engrams, which is a big deal on a hardcore server. Our highest level is like 66 or something like that. we had a 66 and a 65, and the 65 died to a giga last night trying to tame it. So we only have one person over 60 right now. So yeah, that's kind of a big deal that they're making those 85 engrams for us. And I thought that was pretty cool. This base is all locked down. They've got everything pin coded, so I can't open any of the doors or anything like that. But I can sit out here and collect these eggs and feed their animals. That's pretty cool, right? And it's on Carno Island, so if I wanted to come out here and scope out if there's any high-level Rexes or anything like that, I could also do that. Gigas are not really spawning out here. We've been wanting to get a Giga for a while. We had a level 8 Giga that was almost tranked, and it walked off the side of the mountain and then swam underneath the snow biome. It was literally underneath the snow biome, and we couldn't see it anymore. So it either went under there and passed out, or it went under there and drowned from lack of oxygen. But then we found a level 35, and and these are all in the snow biome, by the way, so that's super cold, super dangerous being there. We've got some fur and some journeyman leather now, so we can be there a little bit easier than whenever we tamed the Rex there. But we still outfitted the Quetzal's platform saddle to be a house, and then stuck some fires in there so that we can get the extra insulation and the fire and everything like that. So we're all set up to get one in the snow biome, but the one went and killed itself, and then the second one, somehow the people that were on the back shooting it, somehow they fell off, and then the Giga came over and munched on them. So we failed on a level 8 Giga and a level 35 Giga. But I actually just recently found a level 40 female Giga that's not in the snow biome. So as soon as it gets light, I'm gonna go show you that that Giga so you can see it. Last time I looked at it, it was in a pretty convenient place. I think we can trank it out pretty easily. The only thing that I was worried about is that there was a bunch of Rexes hanging out next to it. So I just assumed that a wild Giga and a wild Rex would fight each other, but it didn't look like they were fighting each other. It looked like they were hanging out together, killing stuff. Anyways, I'm going to wait for it to be light, and then I'll show you that Giga. Oh, I might as well show you their Gigas. They have this Giga, which is 57. That's pretty cool, right? Big old huge thing. Freaking gigantic. I mean, the Rexes are pretty big, but it's bigger than a Rex. It's way bigger than a Rex. You can see them right next to each other. Way bigger than a Rex. Hey, it's getting ready to be light. And then they have this level 99 Rex Giga over here. He's got the dino glasses on. They actually breed the dinos. I think this right here. Oh, there we go. There's a Rex right over there. Let's see. Level 8. That thing will get destroyed. They actually breed the dinos. I think this is their breeding pen right here. I've been inside that building. I've been inside that building over there, straight ahead of me. I've never been inside this building. I know that building over there has like an industrial forge and some vaults and stuff. The one on the left is their greenhouse. Somewhere over there, they have a greenhouse. Where is the greenhouse? Oh, no, it's behind the one I was looking at. Yeah, so they got a greenhouse right here. Pretty cool. I know they're growing tons of narco berries in that greenhouse. But I think this is their taming pen right here. They tame stuff, or I'm sorry, not taming pen, but breeding pen. They breed stuff in here, like Quetzals. I think they're breeding Quetzals. But the reason they chose to build on Carno Island is so that they can get these Gigas, and they just, when they're breeding, you need lots of food, raw meat. So they just get the Gigas, and they come out here into these giant groups of things like the fucking Rex and all these scorpions and just all this stuff that's out here, and they'll just start munching on it, and one hit will like kill a group of stuff with the 99 Giga. So that's pretty smart. They're getting tons of meat that way. I was wondering why they were building out here, and I guess that's why. That makes sense. Anyways, it's daylight, so I'm gonna go show you that level 40 Giga that I hope we can tame. It's in a lot easier spot. We won't have to use the Quetzal, which will make it just entirely like a million times easier. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. It's actually at the top of that mountain. So I will be right back once I get up there to show you. Okay, guys. Here's that Giga. Let's see. Level 40 female. And now the thing about a Giga is that it has like a bunch more health as a wild Giga than it will after you tame it. Like it goes down. Now it still is a beast once you tame it, and it's still like one of the best dinos you can tame in terms of just killing stuff. Oh shit. I don't want it to come. I want it to stay on there. I don't want it to come down. It'll be easier to tame up there than it will if it comes down. Anyways, yeah. So they lose health once you tame them, but they still beast like bunch of health and good damage. Like I think more damage than a Rex. I'm not sure about the damage, but I know it's at least as much damage as a Rex. But the thing is that it has like quadruple the amount of health as a Rex. So even though that thing's only level 40, it'd be awesome if we could get a higher one. But that thing will, if we full kibble tame it, which we have enough eggs to do, we can that thing will tame out at like level 70-ish. And then once we level it up, we can get it to level 99, maybe higher. Actually, no, I think you can get 30 levels for it, so we can get it. We would be able to get it up to like 110 or something like that. Now, one thing I have been thinking about doing before we tame it, because before we tame it, it has a ton of health. There's this base right down here. You remember I broke into that boat a couple episodes ago from Deez Nutts? Their base is literally right down the mountain. And it has a buttload of Species X. But if I could drag that sucker down here, it would destroy that base and everything in it. I don't think these guys play anymore. The boat that I broke into in that video, it's demolish allowed now, so I don't think they're playing anymore. But what's weird is that a few days ago, those crop plots were demolish allowed, and now they're not. So I don't know why they would be demolish allowed a few days ago, but not today. Now the cool thing about these crop plots is that even if we didn't get the Giga down here to destroy all that stuff, which I would like to do, I think it'd be cool to see, but at the same time, I don't know how well we'll be able to, like, there's a bunch of stuff in there that I want to loot from them, and I don't know how well we'll be able to get that stuff once the Giga comes down here, because if we, we'll have to worry about him then at that point. But yeah, it's all I gotta discuss this with the tribe and see what they say. Yeah. Now the good thing about these Species X, I just showed you how I was draining those other Species X. We don't really have to do that. Remember I said you could tame the turtle and drop it in there? Well, these Species X, these guys have them set to shoot all moving creatures. So we could just use the Quetzal to pick up untamed turtles and drop them in there. Watch, I'll show you. We'll drop a dodo or something, and it'll shoot it. Let's see. Sorry, Mr. Dodo guy, you're about to die. Do I have him? Yep, I got him. Alright, I gotta be careful doing this. I dropped him. I think they shot his ass before he even hit the ground. Nope. See, there they're going. Oh, they're shooting at a scorpion. See? They shoot at anything. There seems to be a lot of animals coming down from that side, too, so I think that those ones are probably getting pretty drained. They have to be. Now we actually decided that we wanted to try to raid them at one point, and we put a. What the fuck is that thing? Oh, it's a compy. Scared the shit out of me. Okay, go away, compy. Anyways, we put a ballista down right next to this rock where I'm at. We were shooting the base with the ballista, but the ballista is not that great. We shot like 40 some arrows into the wall, into the stone wall, and didn't break in. Ooh, I leveled. Let's see, that one's down to 30. Oh, those are. Let's see if I can get in a better spot. See them shooting? They're shooting at something over there. Stupid Terra with a freaking big head. See, oh, those ones are almost drained. Oh, that one's not. See, these things hold a lot of fertilizer. You can actually see the discoloration in that wall over there. Right there, that's where we were shooting at. We almost got through, but we shot freaking almost 40 arrows at that wall, and it still didn't get through. I mean, we were hitting the bottom one too. If we had hit only that one, we would have gotten through. But even still, that's only one square. You can't fly into that or anything. So, yeah, those ballistas are not really worth it. How much are these? How much fertilizer do these ones have? I'm gonna have to go a little bit higher. They've got to be low. Oh. I think people are playing here or something. I think they refilled these. Those are really high. That's got to be why it's not demolish allowed anymore. Someone must have refilled them. That sucks. I wonder why that boat's demolish allowed and these aren't. Anyways, sorry guys, I'm just sitting here scoping this stuff out and probably boring the crap out of you. I'm gonna come over here and watch these eggs a little bit longer, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with this Giga. And if we decide to tame this Giga, I'll record it, and yeah, that's what we'll do for the rest of the episode. Where is the Giga? Oh, there he is. Okay, guys, we're about to do something that you guys probably will call me a dickhead for, but I don't care. I found me a 58 Alpha Rex. I think it's 58. Let's see. It's in these bushes somewhere. This is a very bad spot for it to be. Let's see. There he is. He's killing himself. He's 56. He just mowed down that RG. Anyways, so there's the Deez Nut. This is real close to Deez Nutts base, and I've been wanting to get into their base for a while now. So we're gonna kite this dude into their base. You guys probably gonna say I'm an asshole for this, but I don't care. I have to be very careful, because if this guy hits me... Oh, he's fast as shit. Oh, he wants me. Oh, he wants me bad. Okay, I'm going to use this time to stop and get some stamina. This guy, if there's anybody in this hut, I feel bad for them. Not really, but. What's he eating? Come on, dude. He's actually kind of slow for alpha. Usually alphas are really fast. Oh, I was hoping he was going to eat whatever was in that base. He's going to stop and kill this Bronto. Oh, what's he doing? He's going after that turtle. Come on, breakfast is over here. There's their stuff. That's the boat I broke into the other day. What's it doing? There we go. Now it's pissed at me. There's the base. I gotta find out where this base is so I don't get shot by it. Ah! Oh, those plants are gonna kill it. They killed it. Wow. Wow. I am really surprised that they just killed that. Okay, well, that that did not go the way I expected it to go. They're gonna, if they are still playing, they're gonna log on and find a nice surprise of that Rex being out there. Yeah. Wow. I can't believe that. Oh, that's their Bronto. I should have had it come down and kill their Bronto first. Man, that's kind of crazy. I can't believe that. All right, well, that's all I really got for today. I need to get off here and go do some things. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.